Table Talk week number 5 coming your way. Hey, this is Semhar.
Hey, this is TC.
And you're watching Table Talk.
On this episode of Table Talk, we're doing Friend or Bitch, Get a Clue, or Would You Rather?
So let's start with Friend or Bitch as usual.
So the first one is, let's say you and your friends are going out, but one of your friends does not like another friend. But you really, really want them to be friends. But she's not having it, she doesn't like her, she doesn't want to be nowhere near around her. So you set up a going out, girls' night out, and you invite this friend that she does not want. Okay, and they see each other at the club, and then she looks at you, and you look at her, and then they all look at each other. So for setting the scenario up to get them to be friends, because you want all of them to be friends, are you being a friend or a bitch?
Okay, so were they friends before and they had a falling out, or is this a new girl and you want them to be friends? Because that depends.
So they were friends before, but something happened and they fell out.
Okay. Friend or bitch? Friend.
Yeah. Oh, I lied. I want to take mine back. Bitch.
Yeah. I think it would be bitch if you didn't know the girl. Like, if that was your friend and that was your friend, they don't like each other, and you're like, come on, you guys need to just be friends. You can't force that.
Yeah.
But, like, if they used to be friends and, like, you're trying to rekindle it out of the goodness of your heart, like, yeah, it's a shitty move. I think it's dumb. But, like, I don't think it's bitch. I would say friend.
So the reason why I switch mine to bitch is because, like, I'm thinking about myself, okay? So if I don't want to be friends with somebody anymore, like, there's a legit reason. Like, I'm not childish, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I'm
pretty up there in age, so I kind of feel like at this point in my life, if I choose not to be your friend, there's a legit factor.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't like it if I'm not being petty enough to tell you stay away from her, but don't incorporate me with your shenanigans.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't want to be her friend anymore, there's a legit reason why I don't want to be her friend anymore. So don't force me to interact with her if I don't want to.
Facts.
You know?
I hear you.
So I definitely agree, like, it would be a friend move if for younger, and then, you know, you had a falling out, and then, like, maybe you just need that extra person to, like, rekindle your friendship.
Yeah.
Then I can understand, but I kind of feel like it depends on age. Like, you know, an older lady's probably like, you know, I'm good.
Yeah.
I made my choice in life. I'm good.
Yeah. And it also depends on the reason you fell out, too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because, like, don't be setting me up. Like, nah. Like, but if we fell out, like, over a boy or, like, something that can be resolved, then, like, okay, I get it. But, yeah, situational. But I still say friend given the circumstances. So, yeah. Okay, so for the next one, let's say you go out to a club and you guys all meet up, you didn't ride together, and your friend gets there and she's wearing a hideous outfit. You know, it's not right. Something is off. First question, do you tell her? And second question, if you tell her, are you being a friend or bitch? You're already out. She can't go home and change.
So, you want to vote first?
So, let's answer the first part of the question first.
Okay.
I would tell her at the end of the night, but not at the beginning of the night, because then she can't change it. You're not about to mess up her whole ass night. Like, just saying, like, you know, for no reason. But, you know, maybe when we got home, be like, let's not do that shit again.
So, honestly, I would even go further and not say anything at all. So the thing is, like, if I let her play this outfit out all night,
right?
Why tell her at the end of the night? It's too late to go back. So I wouldn't even tell her at all. I would just let her go to sleep. You know what I mean? And then the next time around, I would probably tell her to, like, hey, snap me your outfit.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. So, like, me, to begin with, I'm not going to say if I don't trust you, but, like, I would like to know what my friends are wearing when we're going out.
Yeah.
Not so much like I don't trust them or I'm scared they're going to... It's just that so we could all be in the same theme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want one of us to be wearing a gown, the other one's wearing, like, freaking shorts, and another one's wearing, like, a stripper outfit. Like, I want all of us to match. You know what I mean? Like, either we're all wearing stripper outfits or we're all wearing gowns. Mm-hmm. You know? So, I would probably prevent that from happening again, is what I would try to do. But I would never tell her.
Right.
Just, you know, for her sanity.
Okay. I think I agree with yours. Maybe not tell her, because first, like, you know, maybe that's her style, like, too, you know? I guess you can't say much about that. But I do like the whole... if you don't say something, then next time maybe we get ready together, or you Snapchat me your outfit. We can sync, you know, make sure we're on the same page, make sure you're good. Because, like, you gotta think, like, when you hang out with people, there can be one friend that might accidentally bring the group's property value down for the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you wanted to wear what you wore. And, you know, it's not your fault. It's understandable. You're a grown woman. You dressed yourself. But next time, let's talk before we head out. And then, you know, then if you send that kind of outfit again, and I realize, like, okay, that's just your flavor, then whatever. Nobody's getting pressed for dressing ugly.
You're gonna get cut.
Like, so, yeah.
Our friendship no longer exists.
Okay, so we're saying we're not saying anything. So we agree that we're not going to say anything. We're just going to make sure we get ready together next time or snap her. Are we being friends or bitches?
I would say we're being friends.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're being a bitch if you call her out and then like you like lower her self-esteem. I don't feel like friends should do that to each other. At that point, it's too late. It's not like you guys are still in the house. Then at that point, I do expect for you to say something.
Yeah. Oh, if
you know
we're still in the house, yeah.
But if you're already out and there's no going back, then you just have to let it play out. So I feel like you're being a friend, and for you to do anything else, you're being a bitch.
Okay. All right. Let's just stick with that then. Okay. Good chat. Good chat. All right. Next, we're gonna move on to Get a Clue.
So Get a Clue is for people that are in the dating world looking to find somebody. You're just looking to get a couple dates or get to know people, chit-chatting, or even like friendship levels. I feel like Get a Clue is even on that level.
So for our first Get a Clue, this one's for the boys, okay? So Semhar was recently asked by a friend, like, what do girls like to be called? Would you rather be called cute, gorgeous, sexy, or fine? And which one would you prefer to be addressed as? Like some guy hitting on you, or?
So I honestly like gorgeous. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's like a top-notch level. You know, got a nice taste to it. I definitely like gorgeous. I feel like fine is more of like maybe like young. Okay. You know, and like kind of like played outward. I feel I feel like sexy is more of like you're more looking at me more of like as an object rather than a person, you know? And what was the last one?
And cute?
Cute, I feel like cute is, I would expect that from like an older male, like an older, you know, gentleman. Like, oh, you're cute because, you know, I'm younger. So I expect that to be more of like an endearment rather than like, hey, I'm trying to talk to you. Okay. So I feel like gorgeous is definitely my pick from the words. But how about you?
Yeah. I would say gorgeous or fine because, like, you know, like, I'd be like, oh, he fine. Like, you know, like, do I use that word? I don't know. But I like that. Like, that's kind of cute. But gorgeous is also, like, very nice. It's like, okay, you paid attention to the way I look and you appreciate, you know, my physical attributes. That's what gorgeous means to me. But sexy is like, sexy is a little hardcore. It's kind of like, yikes. Like, I guess, like, what do you want me to do with that, you know?
You know, I feel like when a guy says sexy, then it's like borderline, they might be like a freaking killer or like psychotic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you sexy, girl. I'm like,
I wouldn't like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit much. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. And then cute, like you said, if it's someone older or something like that, but like, I don't know if I liked a guy and he called me cute, I would feel like he's downplaying me.
Like I'm a friend.
Like, yeah. So I wouldn't like cute either. So I would go with gorgeous or fine. But strictly gorgeous over here.
The next Get a Clue is communication. So communication is key in every aspect of life, not just relationships. So I feel like the biggest hurdle I feel like people get into in a brand new relationship or when they're getting to know each other is how often should they text, how often should they call. So I kind of feel like it's communication on both parts. You both have to kind of tell each other like, hey, like I work more than 8 hours a day. I'm at the gym. I'm doing a lot that sometimes my phone dies. Sometimes I am preoccupied with what I'm doing or I forget to text back or I have so many other text messages ahead of yours that I have to get to. And it's not anything disrespectful or anything. It's just like, I'm busy. And so I kind of feel like you have to tell whoever you're talking to ahead of time your schedule so they know that you're not dissing them. You know, so like if I tell somebody, hey, I work like about 10 hours a day. I do a lot of other things. I'm doing this and that. I'm just letting you know just in case you call me and I miss or I take too long to text you back. Then that way that person understands.
Yeah.
You know, so that way they're not texting you and they're like, what the heck? And then the other thing is the person texting, even if they don't tell you this ahead of time, be mindful. You know, I feel like no more than 2 text messages without a reply.
Yeah, no double
You know what I mean?
texting out here, especially early on.
Yeah, early on it's a little sketchy. So I feel like the first text will be like, hey, how's your day going? No respond. Okay, cool. You know? And then maybe later on in the day, give it like maybe 5 hours. And then maybe hit another one and say, hey, hope everything's going well. You know, text me when you're free. That's it. That is it, okay? Any more than that, you're getting a little sketchy. Tiara, do you want to add anything to that?
I agree. I think especially in the beginning of the relationship, you kind of have to set boundaries. You have to get each other used to the way you communicate. Like, for me, like, if we first start talking, I don't want you to be texting me all day, every day, if that's not how you really are. Like, if you're just trying to be cute to me, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get used to getting messages from you all day, and then you show me your real stuff, and you're like, well, we only talk every 3 days. Like, no, like, if you really aren't, you know, a texter or caller, then let's start off with that, and, like, tell me, like, I don't communicate via phone that much, let's hang out all the time, like, you know, or something like that. Then I'll get it, and I won't be worried that you don't text me back. I won't be tripping that you're not doing these things, like, you know. But I definitely think the first stages of the relationship, the way you communicate sets the tone for the rest of the relationship. I don't think you should be double texting in the beginning of the relationship.
So what exactly is double texting?
Like if they don't reply and then you text again because they didn't reply. I'm not talking about if like if you're talking to them and you send like 4 messages back to back, that's different because you just broke them up.
Yeah, so double texting means don't do more than, so I suggested no more than 2 texts a day. So you're saying just 1.
Like if you text them in the morning and they don't text you back,
then no more texts.
you're not getting another.
Also, you're going to get 1 from her.
You're not getting another one. You might not hear from me for a week. And the thing is, if you don't hear from me for a week and then I don't hear from you, then that sounds like that's done. That sounds about wrapped up, right?
Before the relationship even started, we are done.
I'm out of here. Yeah, that's, I don't know. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not like the type, like, a lot of girls do want to be texted all day. And if you can do that, if you want to do that, that's cool.
Well, the thing is, like if you're getting texted all day, that means you're replying all day.
Right.
See, there's a difference. You're not getting blown up. You're going back and forth all day.
Okay, that's good.
You know
That's
what I mean?
okay. Yeah.
So that means at that point, you both like being blown up all day.
Yeah. But then the next day we don't talk. And, like, that's okay. Like, you know, like, if we don't talk the next day, but then the next day we should probably talk on the phone. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, like, something like that. Like, you know, like, you just gotta, in the beginning, be realistic about your communication skills and your time. Don't overcompensate. Don't try to show out because you're trying to pull somebody because that's what's
you're
going to
pull the
piss
wrong
me
person.
off. Yeah, because it's going to make me mad if you call me every day just because you're trying to get at me and then we finally get together or something and you really don't like talking on the phone every day. Like, then it's like, that's why I'm here.
For the phone calls.
For the phone calls. Like, so, yeah.
We just highly recommend communicate. Let the other person know where you stand on text messaging, where you stand on phone conversations, where you stand on your time. Just keep it open, keep it 100, and I feel like you will get the results that you want. And if that person is not the best fit for you, depending on your communication and what you've told them, then there's nothing more you can do. Then you just take it. But if you don't let somebody know ahead of time, then you can't. What do you expect? Like if they just ghost you, then they ghost you.
Yeah.
Like you didn't tell them 100% ahead of time. Like, you know, everybody that's in my life knows that chances are I'll get to you when I get to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like if they didn't know this ahead of time, then I probably wouldn't have any friends.
Right. And especially early on, like, you don't want to double text. For me, personally, I wouldn't want to double text someone and then they feel like they're forced to text me back. Like, I hate being places I'm not wanted. I don't like feeling like you need to talk to me. I don't like, you know, like, feel like you know, you're doing it because I keep hitting you up, like, okay, like, let me finally respond to this girl. Like, no, like, if you want to talk to me, you'll talk to me. So, next.
The next segment is Would You Rather?
So, first one. Would you rather live without hair products and accessories, no headbands, no clips, no gel, nothing? Or would you rather live without a fashion sense? But you know what fashion is, you just don't have a fashion sense. It's not like you don't care that you don't have a fashion sense. You care, but you can't fix it.
So I would do the whole hair products. No hair products, no nothing. Because, you know, I love shopping. I love clothes. It's like my number one thing in life. So, so I definitely would like to be trendy. The whole hair products and all that, I'm fine. Like, I'll just shave my hair off. I mean, I'm lucky to have curly hair anyway, so I really don't have to do much with it. But at the end of the day, the curly hair turns into dreadlocks, and it's just gone. I'll just shave it off, be bullheaded with a little nice fashion set. I'll be good.
Okay. I think for me, I would choose to live without a fashion sense. Because if I can do my hair and makeup, then I can figure it out. Like, you know, like.
But you can't because you don't have a fashion sense.
I don't know. I just remember in my sorority, it was like you always had to have 2 out of 3 done. So if your outfit was ugly, you needed to have your makeup and hair done. If your hair's not done, you need makeup on and a cute outfit. If you know you're not wearing makeup today, your hair needs to be done and you have to have a nice outfit on. Like, it was always like that. So like, I think I could sacrifice the outfit. Just because even though fashion sense is important to us, most guys really don't care what you show up in. Like,
that's true.
So as long as my hair and face is looking good, like, dudes really aren't tripping like that. And that's my target area. And the last would you rather is, would you rather be famous and have mediocre money, like you have a decent house, maybe like a, you know, something nice, you can live out of it, it has a kitchen and a bed, you know? Or would you rather be extremely rich, but you can only have 3 people in your life at a time? Like, you can't be out in groups. You can't, like, 3 people at a time, max. Your mom, your brother, your boyfriend, whatever. Like, no sisters, no friends, nothing. Only 3 people can live that life with you.
That's so funny. Okay, so I would pick the first one. I really thought I would pick the second one, but like, I have a total of 5 people, 6 with me in my family.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so that would never be fun because I could never spend time with my entire family. That actually low-key makes me sad.
Yeah.
So I would want to spend time with my entire family, and then plus my dogs and like, you know, my bestie. So honestly, yeah, I would pick the first one just from that, just because like there's multiple people in my family and I would like to spend time with all of them at once.
Okay.
That means you would never be out on family occasions.
Yeah.
No family barbecues, no family reunions, no Habeshan parties where there's 30 million of y'all.
Right. Okay. I think I would choose the famous one too, because I was thinking about it, and if you're famous, people are probably going to invite you places. Like, if you're famous, like Kim K might say, hey, you want to go on the jet with me? I'm like, yeah,
no,
not doing nothing.
No, thank you.
Oh, like, okay, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like, even though your house is whatever, like, I don't ever have to be home. I can be out with my celebrity friends doing what they do, living off their lifestyle. No, not living off their lifestyle, but, you know, it's important to know a lot of people. I think people and money are equivalent. Like, money can take you far and people can take you far. Like, if you know the right people, they'll take care of you. Like, you know, like, yeah. So, I would rather the famous one.
Yeah, and then you gotta remember, when you're famous, you get a lot of sponsors. Like, people sponsor you and you get free products, you get free food, free hair products, free outfits. So, really, low-key, you're rich.
Yeah, yeah. You just gotta be hood rich. Okay, well, I think that wraps it up for this week's episode of Table Talk. Don't forget to tune in next week, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below.